Hello again, guys. Hello. Welcome back to part 8. Is it part 8 of the mill? Must be something like that. We've done the boring bits. We did sharpening the chain. We did all the huge amount of things I've done wrong in this so far. And we're going to improve. We've made an improvement, or we're going to try and make an improvement today, because I've bought, right there, some rope. Oh, hang on. Get it the right way out. Some multi-purpose rope, which was sold as winching rope. And I'm hoping this has got a little bit of stretch to it, ideally, because I don't need to have much. I want it to be fairly taut, but I want a little bit of stretch. And I've also bought, because I'm just that lazy, a brochure. No, I bought an electric winch, which is looking backwards on my screen, so it might be backwards for you, I don't know. But you know, a 12-volt electric winch, because the Alaskan mills, I don't know if you know the mills here, you can buy the things you can buy of this. You can buy a hand winch attachment, which sits about here somewhere, and you have one hand on here, one hand on the trigger, you have another hand around the back here, and just go, and it pulls itself through the saw, and it looks a lot easier. But I don't like the idea of, you know, just winching here and not pushing down here. I like the fact that I like making sure this is good and flat against the table, so I want to be able to hold over this side, which I suppose you could just put the winch on the other side. But being as lazy as I am, I've decided to use an electric winch. No, hang on. It's not light, but personally, I'm not going to be taking this all over the place. Look at that. Look, it's got a steel cable on it. 52 quid. For an electric winch. I couldn't believe it. I thought there'd be hundreds of pounds, but as it's that cheap, I thought, well, I'm not using a hand. One cross, that sounds like hard work. So all I've got to do now is work out a way. I'm going to set up the electrics first. Let's get it so you can actually see me. I'm going to set up the electrics first, make it so I can get it moving forward and backwards, see how fast it is, see if I have to do any sort of gearing on it. Yeah, I'll just run it back and through a pulley, and that'll half the gearing, I suppose. And then change this here steel cable for my multi-purpose rope, and then I've got to find a way to get it stuck on here. It might involve a welder. To be perfectly honest, I don't care if it does involve a welder, because that's the only job I'm going to use this winch for at the moment, and if I want to take it off, I can cut it off. So yeah, new little project there. Wish me luck. Bye. Let's try this again. This time I will not knock over the selection pack of crimp-on connectors. Look! Oh, I nearly did. Where's we come out? And the winch moves! You can't even see the winch moving. Let me take you off here for a second. Come here. We're currently running on... I bought a little 12-volt adapter, a cheap crappy thing, and it hasn't got the amps to power it. But my car jump starter thingy, power box, whatever they're called, does have the power to connect. So I've crimped them on there. Well, not crimped, they're just clamped. And these are on the correct terminals. Obviously it was the last way I tried that was the correct way. But look! Woohoo! I don't think that's too fast. I'm very tempted to gear this, as in run it over one pulley and back again, so it obviously does half the speed. And I might be able to just run it flat out. It might be a bit slower than potentially, but you know, if I could just make it so I hold that button down and hold my trigger down, and in however long's time is a slab, that'd be ideal. So I'm going to carry on doing the very hard task of pressing this button, and I'm going to wind as much rope on here as I can, because unfortunately, like a pillock, I went and fed the weight loop through between these poles, and I actually want the end of the bit of rope coming from here. So I'm going to have to get as much cable on there as I physically can and then cut the rope, which I really didn't want to do, but anyway, never mind. So we're making progress. Next stop will be putting it on the saw. Okay guys, we're going to have to call it a day there, I think, because it's getting really cold. And I mean really, really cold. I could just put a coat on, but either way. We've decided I'm going to mount the winch like so. Oh, got a message. But the hand mounts are over here, and that pulls from this side, and they loop it back around the tree, and it comes back. They hook it down here somewhere on one of the legs, which is okay. But I mean, I can choose where I put this, so I'm going to try a different way first. I think if I shoot out sideways here, and have a roller on this leg here, so and then it angles it down and comes down the side. Now this will be pulling, have a lower, you know, centre of gravity, but not quite, you know, where it pulls from. And then have it go around, loop back around the tree, and then come and hook back on similar side over here, you know, down the leg somewhere. If I have it over one side, well, just for the way the winch is, I'm going to have to put it on this side, which is the same size as the trigger, as the, sort of, I don't know. I could do that. That is doable. It's very doable, actually. I can't put it here because this here on the end is my clutch. That black knob there. If I pull that out, I can just pull out the cord as fast as I like and then re-engage it. If I, you know, anywhere around here to get the line, get that bolt hole at the back there onto my steel, it means it has to be there, which is exactly with that in line with my leg, so I can't have that there. I can come over this way a bit, and then I haven't got the support of the side rail. So I've gone for this side. I think this is the way to go. It's going to pull nice and evenly, and it will allow the coil to happen on this, as opposed to just pulling against one end of it. So yeah, that's going to have to be left here till tomorrow after work, because it's freezing. And I think my dinner's probably ready. So yeah, until tomorrow, bye.